So what I found in this program is I'm interpreting life differently. I'm just seeing it so differently, as though I'm actually connecting with me since I started connecting with me.
And you're also noticing how disconnected you are too, that there's work to be done?
And I've also noticed that I'll drop back at times, and I'm really noticing how disconnected I can be at times, which used to just be normal, normal if you like. So it's been so important to have this training, to have someone noticing you. Tasha's noticing things in me that I'm not noticing myself, which is a little bit of a spin out. And so once Tasha notices something and tells me about it, then I look at myself and become aware of it. And so, and then I'll be, at times I'm finding myself more and more aware. I'll pick myself up. And, I'm doing that, I'm feeling that. So having someone there, a mentor or coach, to actually notice it in you, if you're not noticing it in yourself. So that's just invaluable.
In this section, his previous session is replayed for clarity. You can actually see how the change in his face as he's reinforcing these new connections.
And what did you feel? I mean, that's a full day of taking care of yourself. Have you ever done that for you? So that's intense retreat. That's what they do at health retreats. And my background is health retreats, and Anthony Robbins, and Robert Kiyosaki, and being immersed in work rather than just being told what to do and reacting. So you're going into that mode, aren't you? What does it feel like to be fully immersed in your own body, in your own being?
It's enlightening.
What sensation does it feel like? Or you're still connecting with your body. You still have a long way to go, correct?
Yes.
And you're looking forward to every day unraveling you. Yeah?
Yeah.
So it's not just a shot and a few techniques. It's about connecting with your own flow so you can live your own uniqueness in this lifetime. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Like in a health retreat, I'm actually preparing very good quality food and putting it in me and actually tasting it. That includes many fruit drinks as well, lemon drinks, grapefruit drinks, and
Testimonials differently now. With the food. Okay. Now, as a result of working together, how are you hearing the voice recordings and the testimonials differently now? Tell us about it.
Okay. So when I first watched the videos and listened to the audio testimonials on Tasha's site, I thought, oh, it sounds fantastic, and yeah, I'm sure they're real, but back here I really didn't believe that they could be just such incredible experiences. And I had to be sent back to read them too, because I hadn't read them thoroughly the first time. So once I had done that, now having visited Tasha, it's those testimonials, I listen to them from a completely different space. They're completely real. It's just mind-blowing. And going from where I was before I visited Tasha to now is such a contrast, and I wish back then I'd put myself in a position of believing, yes, that is totally possible, because now I realise that it actually is mind-blowing.
Imagine making love in that state that those people are, or having food in that state, or
Notice the different energy around you in there?
doing anything
to what it is today?
to integrate that into life.
You're more up.
Imagine living that way every day.
So you can't notice the difference.
So on those testimonials, imagine actually living life when you're in that state. whether it be
You sound more
love
believable.
making, eating Yeah. food,
The tone.
even doing your job. Everything becomes more enjoyable, and it's just more a part of you. It's quite mind-blowing. So just imagine that. So your whole life becomes more enjoyable because you're connected and present in everything you do. Whether it be your job, your love making, your shopping, your washing up, whatever you're doing. I've noticed work myself, I can breeze through that now. I used to be really bored. So it's, which I didn't think was possible. So it's a real connection. It's been fantastic, I've got to say.
Okay, and we did certain exercises to connect with your body. What did you feel when you did the meridian exercises together with me?
So today we did some meridian exercises, which I wasn't really sure what to expect, which is part of a course really for the week so far. And you know, I did a lot of stretching almost every day at home to stay flexible, and I thought I was pretty flexible. But these meridian exercises are gentler, and there was all this stretch, but without the feeling of the stretch that I have with the exercises, the stretching I would do at home. And so it was an aliveness, like the cells are lighting up, which I certainly don't experience when I'm doing my stretches at home. So there's something unique and special about this. So a big difference with the meridian exercises was Tasha guiding me through the exercise and really connecting and being in touch once again. It's all about connection, everything we do, and making it an event. There's a real connection there, and it's the same with everything we're doing. It's an event, whether we're preparing food or doing meridian exercises or doing some exercises outside, anything at all actually. You pick anything and we're actually being present with what we're doing. Rather than just being in robotic mode when we do so many things. That's probably a good way to put it, I think. So whether you're washing up or doing meridian exercises or working, whatever you're doing, making everything an event, and you experience it on such a different level.
And the video you watched today?
So the school video we watched, it presented an upbringing, an education of students about life, regardless of their age, very young to some that are like early 20s, and they're being taught lay bricks and carpentry, to dancing, to self-defense, martial arts skills, absolutely everything. And on the academic side of things, they're completing their junior and senior high school in something like 2 years, or it might have been less, which is, and with very good grades. So, but they're not preparing the students for life, these young people for life, they're actually living life. It's quite amazing, and it's how humans should be. And this is what Tasha is doing here. So it's fantastic. So I'll just read the back of the DVD case. The school for 3 decades now, a Russian visionary, Mikhail Shetinin, has been shattering both mainstream and alternative views on education while creating humanity's new future. At this school, the children have designed, built and decorated their own campus. They cover the entire high school curriculum in 1 year and get official master's degrees by the time they're 17. They cook their meals, do administration work, and write their own textbooks. They contemplate the meaning of the universe and swim out in streams. They dance, draw, sing, pick strawberries in Australian fields. Okay? They can shoot from an automatic rifle and fight with swords. They master ancient folk crafts by awakening their ancestral memory. Okay? The girls choose not to wear miniskirts, makeup, or flashy jewellery. They have no interest in TV or video games. They do not prepare themselves for life. They live every moment they breathe. Okay. They do it all with a mission to reclaim our true essence and to bring back part of planet Earth. They do it with a mission to reclaim our true essence and to bring back to planet Earth the era of awareness and peace. The school will fill you with tremendous inspiration as you witness the enormous creative power in each human being. They're living life while they're at school. Let it be learning how to build, weld, dance, sew, rather than just sitting there like in your conventional classroom and being told do this and what they do there. It's not.
The school was offering, yeah?
And what I'm actually doing,
Well, you're not fixing anything with that. You're not coming with a problem. We're actually living life. And you actually wanted to fix a problem, remember?
Yeah. So what Tasha's doing is not fixing a problem, just accessing the power within every human being that we so often just ends up being shut off for whatever reason. So accessing what's inside, not fixing it. Yeah. While we're living life. Yeah. So initially I thought I had this problem and that problem, but once you connect with yourself, you realise it is what it is. There's no good or bad. You're just working with who you are. So we have all these therapies out there that focus on the problem, on the mind, and they're trying to fix that when it is actually to do with inside you, in your heart. And so it's in connection with the life you're living, okay, not in your mind. So what I'm doing with Tasha here is working on me, not a problem in there somewhere and focusing on the problem, working on connection with me and how I'm living. Patience. We're just barking up the wrong tree.
Would that be one of the reasons why you were drawn to Anthony Robbins as well, and you were drawn to me because I have spent time with Tony Robbins, and we actually, and as you said before, you've read it but you've never put it into practice, and you're realising how actually simple it is to put that into practice.
I've done a lot of personal development over the last 3 or 4 years, including I have a number of Tony Robbins DVDs, audio courses, and listening to them many times, and they sound simple enough and easy enough to get results, but I hadn't really put them in action very much, and so that's what Tasha is doing here now with me, and I'm realising how easy it is to put into action. Great to have a mentor, coach that's on the same level as Tony Robbins, and it's so much of the same material, and she's assisting me put it into practice, which is relatively simple. So Tasha is actually involving me in life, not just activities, but in life, and actually living the principles. And so a lot of Tony Robbins' material is puts into practice every day, and is putting into practice with me. So it's fantastic. So we're talking sexual energy. And these Tantra schools and websites, they're just talking sex, not sexual energy. So there's a huge difference there. And real Tantra, addresses the sexual energy. Very, very important that we understand the difference there, and it's become very, very clear to me.